So this is my first partial week progress. Oh, we're gonna talk about it, you guys. Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you've been around here a while. I'm Kendra. This is my channel, Kind Kendra Creates. This is where I share my weight loss journey with you. Hopefully I can help you out along the way if you're on a weight loss journey. You'll get some commentary from me centered around health, wellness, fitness, weight loss type stuff. Also, you'll learn about me along the way. So if that stuff sounds good to you, then make sure you are subscribed to my channel. So guys, this was a partial week. And it was a partial week because I was out of the country. So I did not weigh myself. I ate whatever I want. I didn't really exercise. And this week was a doozy. Okay, y'all? So, oh my God, I don't even know where to start because, okay. So let's talk about what's been going on in my personal life. So as you guys know, I have a child. And my child is like 2.5 years old. And he is like very independent and he has a mind of his own. And lately his mind has been telling him that he doesn't want to sleep and he doesn't want to sleep at proper times. Now this probably can be attributed to the fact that me and his father were away from him and he's kind of like rebelling, and also he was off of his schedule. So he's been waking up at weird times in the middle of the night and not wanting to go back to sleep. So it has caused me to get like not a lot of sleep. And when I don't have a lot of sleep, I'm not a happy camper. I don't feel good. And when I don't feel good, I'm grumpy. And it has caused me to have like zero energy. So with all of that being said, it has destroyed me this week. And I don't know how much longer this situation is going to go on with him. I am hoping that it goes away pretty fast because my tolerance right now is very low and I'm very frustrated and I'm very tired and I'm not refreshed and I don't like not being on my schedule, if that makes sense. If you guys know, I have a very tight schedule and I hate being off my schedule. And not only am I suffering from this issue with him and not sleeping and me being tired, also, I don't have a babysitter anymore. Yeah. So some situations happened with her, which now prevents her from babysitting my child as before. So I'm kind of like in limbo at the moment with everything in my freaking life. And it's just crazy how it legit fell apart. It was like I went away and I came back to nothing but chaos. And I hate having chaos in my life and not being in control of what's going on in my life and being off my schedule. It's killing me right now. So my baby goes to daycare. He only does like a half a day. So he goes from about 8:30 until 3:30. And so I used to have an in-between time babysitter, which would allow me the time to go to the gym. And then I would pick him up after I came from the gym. Worked out beautifully, worked out wonderfully. Babysitter is a wonderful person and she's been a great help to my family and my child. But unfortunately, I no longer have that. So now I have to get on the hunt for someone who can be a little bit more flexible in watching my child. And it's a hard process. So right now, I don't know where I am. Oh, gosh. And this is what we talk about, y'all. We just gotta like sometimes just go with the flow and like roll with the punches. Because life is gonna throw you some crazy curveballs. And you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna give up or forget this weight loss journey or, basically when you say that, it's kind of like giving up on yourself. And you don't want to give up on yourself because you deserve to have better health. You deserve to feel better about yourself. You deserve to do the things that you want to do that losing weight and getting in shape can afford to give you. So please don't give up on yourself. even though you're facing tough times or even though you're facing like critical circumstances in your life. Because right now I feel like this is a critical circumstance. Okay, so let's talk about my eating for the week. So, trash. So as you know, I was out of the country doing my thing and I ate whatever I wanted to and it felt good. I didn't like engorge myself and I didn't get like overstuffed and overfull because I was so busy walking around doing sightseeing things. It wasn't like food was my main focus, but I did eat what I wanted to when I wanted to. So when I come back, it's hard to make that adjustment back to, eat your greens, eat your salads, eat your vegetables. It's hard to get back in that routine. So that's what I've been struggling with this week. And it's been a killer. Okay, so when I first got back, I got back on Monday and I got back in the evening and it was just like the day was gone or whatever. I had dinner, it was whatever. Tuesday when I got back, Tuesday was like my first full day like back or whatever. And it was just not good. Like I didn't feel like cooking. And then my husband was like, oh, we can go down the street or whatever. And I got like a Philly cheesesteak and like fries. I was just like, ugh. And then I didn't even track my calories Tuesday. So Wednesday, I started tracking my calories. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I've been over my calories every single day. I want to say, and I don't have my Fitness Pal pulled up, so I can't tell you like for 100% sure, but my Fitness Pal is open. I always have the link in the video description. You can check it out. I think I did like 1,800 my first day, maybe 2,000 my second day, and then 2,200 my third day. And I'm supposed to be at like 1,500, 1,600. So yeah, not working too well this week with the eating habits. Hopefully that can balance out next week. I'm hoping to be on a better schedule. I'm hoping to have some sleep. I'm hoping to have more energy. I'm hoping for a lot of stuff next week. I'm just hoping the situation changes because this ain't working out, child, at all. So wish me luck with getting back on track with my eating habits. That is what I'm striving for. But I feel like I'm kind of slowly easing into it because I'm definitely getting there with veggies. Definitely. It's something that I just feel like I have to have. Like I've, got into the habit of it and it's a good habit to have. So I'm definitely there with the veggies. I'm definitely not there with the sweets because I keep on eating like little cookies or little muffins because there are always treats at my workplace. But I'm going to get it under control, y'all. Okay. So just wish me luck and hopefully I can have a better week next week with my eating habits. Okay, so let's talk about exercise for the week. Y'all, I did not exercise not one time this week. This is a first for me. Like, literally, I've been on this weight loss journey over a year now. And within this entire year, I've never, gone an entire week with no exercise. Like, maybe a couple of days, like 3 or 4 days, but never an entire week. So I don't really know how I feel about that. But I was tired. Like, y'all just don't know how. Well, I guess a lot of you do know if you have children or like you ever had a newborn or a toddler that is suffering from a sleep regression or any circumstance that has deprived you of sleep. You can understand what I'm saying. But when you're sleepy, you're tired, you're lethargic, you're not rested properly, you don't feel like doing anything. And in fact, you feel like doing the opposite of what you should be doing. All you want to do is eat comfort food. All you want to do is just laze around. You don't want to exercise. You don't want to do anything. I have been trying to intentionally take more steps, which I have been succeeding at. At least I can do that. So I've reached my move goal every day this week because I work on the 4th floor and I usually take the stairs and I usually go to the bathroom that's furthest away. I'm gonna do an updated what I eat in a day / routine video because I haven't did one since I've been on Saxenda, which is wild because I've been on Saxenda for several months now. And I really should do that. because a lot of people wonder, like, what do you eat and, you know, like, what do you do and stuff like that. So I do want to talk about that because I think that's very important. Having a routine has probably been the thing that has saved me. So I do want to talk about that. I do want to do that. That's upcoming. So exercise has been trash for the week, but there's always next week. So I think I'm just gonna chill out this weekend and just refocus for Monday. Like, hopefully my baby can go to sleep and I can get some rest and I can have energy to actually exercise. All right. So one thing I noticed when I was away is that I was regular and I had no bathroom issues at all. So now that I come back and I've been back for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like 4 days now, I haven't went. Go figure, right? I started taking my Metamucil when I first got back, and I'm constantly taking my fiber gummies, but I haven't went. So I think I'm gonna start, I'll probably start Miralax tonight, which is Saturday. Today, I'll start today. Oh my gosh, I can't think right now. And so I'll report back in a week because I update my progress every week. And I'll let you guys know how that situation is panning out. But it just never fails. And it's like so crazy because you don't want to like be backed up and then have that heavy, full feeling. And it just, ugh. I mean, it's not like the worst feeling in the world, but it's not a nice, comfortable feeling. And you don't want to be consistently full of crap because it does affect your numbers on the scale. So we'll see how that pans out in a week. All right, guys. So let's talk about weight loss progress. Okay. So I was on this whole trip and whatever. I wound up gaining 6.6 pounds. So last week I weighed in at 209.6. So this has not been a full week. Disclaimer, it has not been a full 7 days. So basically I weighed in on a Tuesday. Yes. And now I'll be weighing in on a Saturday. Right. So it's been, I guess, instead of 7 days, it's been 4 days instead of a full 7-day week. I thought it would be kind of interesting to do this and to show the progress that I've had in just that short amount of time. I just think it's very interesting to see how weight fluctuates so greatly and it varies so greatly. And you can appear to gain a large amount of weight, but then you can also appear to lose a large amount of weight in a short time. And it's just so weird how our bodies are. And, you know, some people aren't able to handle weighing themselves every single day, but I do. And I actually find interest in it just to see the trends and the patterns. And honestly, I think it keeps me sane. I know some people would go crazy, but it keeps me sane because it's just a reflection of me knowing that even if I do everything right, it could not necessarily be affected in the scale. And even if I'm doing everything not right, I could see progress on the scale. So it's just very interesting to me and I find great interest in it. So last week I was 209.6 and this week, 4 days, I am 207. So that is a total loss of 2.6 pounds. So with that being said, I have 4 pounds to go before I go back to my pre-holiday weight. And I think I can do it in a week, 7 days. I think I can get down because a lot of that is water weight. It's not real fat. And I'm just banking on getting back into my routine, getting in exercise, eating better, just being all around in a better headspace and just a better routine of things. That is what I'm hoping for. You guys, just hope once you see this video that I'm having a better week and that my baby has decided that he's gonna go to sleep. Okay, you guys, I could not leave you without some positive word. And this week's positive word comes from Michael Phelps. Y'all know, the Olympic swimmer. There will be obstacles. There will be doubters, there will be mistakes, but with hard work, there are no limits. I like this quote because this honestly basically sums up a weight loss journey. And this week, I've had a lot of obstacles, being off my schedule, being tired, not having proper rest, not eating properly. It's honestly been a recipe for disaster. And you have to learn to pivot when you are faced with obstacles, because you will constantly be faced with things that do not go your way. You sometimes will not eat properly. You sometimes will not have the time to exercise. You will be thrown off your schedule, and you have to find ways to pivot and get around that. You can't decide that you want to give up and throw in the towel because you didn't lose the amount of weight that you thought you should be losing, because that's not what a weight loss journey is about. There will be obstacles, but you have to find ways around them. And I like how he talks about in this quote, there'll be doubters. People are going to doubt you, especially if you've tried to lose weight before, because to them, this is just another attempt and they might not be supportive. And so sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader. If nobody else is cheering you along, well, I'll cheer you along, okay? And there will be mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. You're a human being. You're not perfect. I find that making mistakes is all part of just living life and doing things, because we don't know everything. We're not perfect. We're not all knowing human beings. And sometimes it just takes trial and error. You have to kind of stumble along the way before you find out what really works for you and what is really helpful for you. And ultimately, it takes hard work. It takes a lot of work. It takes sometimes sacrificing, sometimes being uncomfortable, sometimes doing the things that we don't want to do. But that's life in general, right? A lot of times you won't reach your goals or you won't reach success until you've put in hard work, made sacrifices, been uncomfortable, and been in positions and places that you necessarily don't want to be in. I mean, it's just part of the whole weight loss game. So I hope this can inspire someone, that's been going through it and that's been having a tough time, because you're not always going to have obstacles. You're not always going to have people that doubt your abilities. You're not always going to make mistakes. But if you continuously put in hard work and effort and be consistent, then you absolutely can be successful. So if you like that positive word, make sure you like this video. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you keep watching my videos. I want to thank you for continuously watching my videos, and make sure that you continue to spread kindness in a world full of hate. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.